So here we are looking at the daily chart of GDSM. Have gotten some requests on this one and some questions, and just now able to get around to it. The first thing that really just catches my eye with this one is what a nice looking chart, nice looking uptrend. And it's kind of surprising, on the message boards and stuff. I see it's gotten some chatter, but really not as much as what I'd think would be the case given how the chart has looked. So kind of surprising. Maybe it'll eventually catch on, but it's odd how some ticker symbols really catch on the message boards and Twitter and all that stuff. But then you look at something like this, and while it's getting some chatter, by no means is it what I consider it any sort of explosive. It has any explosiveness, I should say, in terms of what you see on Facebook or Twitter or the message board. So anyways, looking at the chart, like I said, very nice uptrend here. And the thing that really makes it easy to see is just look at all these moving averages here. They're all sloping upwards. They all have some nice space in between them. So that's just a first little sign that the uptrend is good and healthy. Today sure wasn't the most favorable one. It was a red day, but given the history of the chart, you can see that pullbacks and red days are healthy as long as support levels hold. So on that note, that's pretty much what I'm just going to talk about. Where are the support levels and what do we want to see hold? The key level that I've seen basically since right here where the price really started to make highs is this gray line, which is a 20-day simple moving average, same thing as the middle Bollinger Band. And if you look, you can see that I'm not going to count because it's happened numerous times, but here a bunch of times bounced off it, here a couple more, again. So this line really seems to be kind of the wave, if you will, that the price has been riding. So right now that's valued at 0.0022. So 0022 is going to be kind of the initial level of support, but the one thing to keep in mind is because this is a moving average, it's going to be changing daily. So right now it's valued at 0.0022, but just make note that it will change over time. In terms of an ideal level of support, meaning ideally, if you want the chart to look the strongest, be this blue line here, which is the 10-day. You can see that this has been doing a really good job recently of holding the price. So like I said, ideally you'd want to see this level hold, but if it doesn't, no need to panic or freak out because there is still its bigger brother here, the 20-day, underneath the price that can provide support. Really volume-wise, like what it's doing right now, if the price goes sideways or down, that's where you want to see volume get as small as possible. But if the price does decide to shoot back up, that's where you want to see the volume bars down here get as big as possible. But once again, you can just look back through the history of the chart. Big explosive move here, and then when it pulled back and consolidated, volume dropped off. Had kind of a capitulation day here, and then took off. So same thing, big volume bar here on the big move up. Now when it looks like it's entering into some consolidation, that's where you want to see the volume start to waver off. In terms of resistances, pretty easy. The high here was at 0.0039, so 0.0039 is the current level of resistance, and then after that it's basically back in a blue sky breakout. So that is where the chart stands. Like I said, a really nice looking one, really nice uptrend. So we'll have to see if it eventually catches fire in terms of the social media and message boards and stuff like that. But if not, I'm sure nobody's complaining about the nice little trend that it does have going. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. With your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, no strings attached, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. So I'd encourage you to go to the website and see what it's all about. Once again, this was GDSM. Thanks for listening.